Hey everyone, Sheree here. Today I'm going to create a traveller's notebook spread using the Felicity Jane Rebekah kit. So I've got one large photo printed out for one of my pages, and the other page I'm using the wood grain paper from the Rebekah kit. So I've got those already cut to size, ready to go. I'm also going to be using one of the vellum pockets. I love that these come with the adhesive already attached to the back there. So I've got that one that says notes. I've got a journaling card here with a heart on it. I have cut a tag to size just myself that is going to slip into that pocket nicely, so you can see that there. And I've also cut a little piece to go on the top of the tag using the Felicity Jane Shade Tag Builder dies. So I've used this little piece here to cut that piece out. I just love that little element at the top of the tag there. It really makes a difference. I've got the Rebekah Puffy alphabet here to use for one of the words of my title, and the other word of my title is the wonderful die cut, so that's there ready to go. I've also got a few other die cuts there, one of those cute little rubber tiny tags. There's a few others there to choose from, but I think I'm going to go with a heart today. Got one of those mini wide paper clips there as well, and I've already printed my journaling out just using Photoshop and my printer. So I'm going to cut that one out, I think, and add it to this tag, and then I'll probably stitch around it, add some stitching to this as well. So I think I'm ready to put this one together. I'll pop you on fast forward and get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp a word at the top of my journaling. I've already cut that journaling piece out, and I'm going to do a test stamp onto some cardstock first, make sure I've got some good ink coverage, and then I'll go straight onto that journaled piece. Now once I'd stamped it, while it looks fine, I wanted to add an extra layer, so I'm going to use one of those practice stamps, just cut it out, and I'm going to adhere it directly over the top, and that's just going to add another layer and a little bit more texture to this journaling tag. So just trimming it down a little bit. I'll add some double-sided tape on the back of that one and stick it straight over the top of where I previously stamped. So now I'm going to grab my sewing machine. I'm going to attach that journaling to the tag and add lots of stitching. So there's a closer look there. And I'm just going to reattach that reinforcer piece at the top there and add some twine to the hole as well. Just threading that through, and I'll tie a little bow, and I do end up trimming that excess twine off towards the end of the video. So moving on to this large photo that I've got as my second page, I'm keeping it really simple with just the title. So I'm using the Rebekah Puffy alphabet stickers for the word blooms, and I've got the wonderful die cut word to go along with that, and just a Megan Puffy sticker that I'm adding in between the two words there. So sticking that one down. The bottom of the F was hanging over just a fraction, so I've trimmed that off, and that page is done, and I can move along with the other page with the wood grain background. So I've just added a heart journaling card to that vellum pocket. I love that you can see through this pocket, which is why I've decided to do that, and then my journaling tag can tuck in behind that. And I've just added that mini wide paper clip at the top left corner. That's going to just help keep that journaling card in place when you're pulling the journaling tag in and out. So I've just removed the backing of those adhesive strips. I love that they come with the adhesive already attached, and that one is now stuck down. I can go ahead and embellish the front of the pocket now, and I'm using two of the die cuts from the kit, so that lovely floral piece and another piece underneath which says XOXO. And then I've got that rubber tiny tag to go on here as well. I'm just adding some twine to the top of that one, and I can now tuck the end of that twine in under that mini wide paper clip at the top left there. So tucking that underneath, so that will allow that little rubber tag to just hang down the side of that pocket. Just make a couple of adjustments there. I'm just moving that die cut over just a little bit. And to stick that rubber tiny tag into place, I've got some nice strong double-sided tape on the back of that one, and that does the job really well. Okay, so I'm almost finished now. I just need to add the date, and I'm going to do that with this die cut label from the kit, and I'm using the Felicity Jane roller date stamp to add it to that label. I'm using Stays On ink so that it doesn't smudge. Just carefully stamp that one on there, and then I can go ahead and stick it down onto the page. I've got double-sided tape on the back of that one and just adhere it underneath that pocket. To finish off, I'm going to grab my sewing machine and I'll stitch across that label and around the border, and I'll remove that excess twine off the tag as well. So I'm really happy with how this one's come together. I'll give you a closer look here, and I will leave you with some close-up photos at the end, but let me know if you've got any questions about this. Just pop it down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be seeing you again soon with another project. Bye for now.